And we are live again. Hello, Pedro.
Hello, Meir. How's it
How
going?
are you? Very good. Hi, everyone that watching or going to watch.
Hello, friends. Hello, everyone.
So, how are you doing?
Awesome. I mean, I've just been hooked on Meir for the last few weeks, so it's been amazing.
I've been hooked on you, so
Yeah, I mean, everything is looking up. Even though the world is burning, everything is looking up. So it's amazing. And a
yes, our
lot
students
to you.
doing very well. All the statistics of our students are really good. Businesses are going well. They have good sales. They have good income. And they're feeling good. So it works.
And they're only going to get better.
Yeah. So maybe tell us what you got out of learning with me. We can start with that
Where do I start?
at the beginning or before the beginning.
Before the beginning, exactly. So it's been so much, honestly. I mean, I've been with you since I think 2014, which is insane.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've learned I started with business, right? So learning about business and then learning how to organize and all that is great. But there's always the underlying issue, which is the person that is the head of the business. And so what you've helped me do and me do with my family in terms of who I am and what my powers and potential is, what it is, and how from that I can then create in the marriage, in the children, in the business, in society, and everything else. That's the key is first you, and then you impact everything else. So it's like you undercut, you look, okay, what's the underlying thing? Obviously, it's always the person, the being, right? And so you've helped me in everything. I mean, from responsibility, ethics, organization. I mean, just everything. It's
what's the results? The results. What's the result? Because this is how we did.
Yeah. So I mean, the results I've had. I mean, I'm happily married. I have an amazing family. I have a daughter who is beyond amazing. I mean, every day it's like something new. We have another daughter on the way.
Yeah.
We own real estate, so we have rental properties. We have 2 5-unit buildings. We do real estate. We do flips. We've done very well with the flips. Our flips average around 30% return on each flip.
And all of these things before you didn't have nothing of that, yes?
No, I mean, so I'm an engineer. I used to work with the federal government as a chemical engineer, a nuclear engineer, and that was my job. And I wanted to get into business, and I wanted to do and learn about real estate, and that's how I got connected to you, was through the real estate avenue and business avenue. And so, I mean, I left my job in 2015 to do the real estate full time. With what I've learned from you, I had that courage to leave a salary of around $109,000 per year, to leave a safe job with the federal government with safe pay and safe everything, whatever everyone considers safe. So I was able to leave that, come back to Puerto Rico. I used to live in the States, come back to Puerto Rico and just build on what we had. So buying real estate, and we live in a beautiful home. I'll give you a little bit of the view. There's the pool, and there's my rings to do exercise. So we've done well, but obviously there's always more. We always want to do more, and we feel like we haven't done anything. But at the same time, we validate what we've done because we have to validate it. But it's but it's so funny because when you realize who you really are and what you can really do, it's like it's nothing. But of course, we're going to do a lot more, and so that's what we're working on. So business is great. We're continuing. Even throughout this Corona, our income has barely been scratched. I mean, actually, I think we've had more income, especially with government stuff too. So that's free money we've gotten for whatever reason. So yeah, I mean, for us, it's been rarely any impact, barely any impact.
Very good. Excellent. So that's really lead me to the first principle that most people don't really understand what is success.
Mm-hmm.
And success, I define success as the sum of all validated improvements.
Mm-hmm.
So you validate, you report to yourself, this is an improvement, this is an improvement, this is an improvement, this is an improvement. And at one moment you realize, well, I know.
Yep.
And at that moment, you stop trying to become successful.
Yeah.
You will become successful the moment that you will stop trying to become successful. Why? Because success is a target only for failures. Only people that fail want to be successful. People that actually reach that condition of success, they don't want to succeed. They know. They just know.
Yep.
They create. So that's a major difference.
Exactly.
And the thing that knows is what you spoke about. It is the underlying reason. This is the thing that knows. And since the beginning of days, people wanted to handle that thing that knows. And one of the earliest attempts to bring about this knowingness was through yoga, actually. Through yoga.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Actually,
yeah, it's actually quite fascinating. The last real yoga was 2,560 years ago. Since then, there was only deterioration. Because really, yoga is a lost knowledge. Yoga is a lost knowledge. If I will ask people what is yoga today, and I've asked, I'm working with different people that know yogas and plastics, and I ask them what is yoga, and they have no actual definition of yoga. They know it's something to do with the mind, something to do with the body, improving the mind, improving the body, and they have all the words mixed up. And for them, the body, the mind, the spirit, the whatever is all the same. But they don't have even an exact definition of the word yoga.
I've never even, even through all I've never really given yoga much thought, except for doing exercise because I like working out. But I've never really given it thought, except since I met Ray, who's amazing, and then talking with her, I'm like, this is interesting. And then I hear about like Steve Jobs was big into yoga and meditation, and Phil Jackson, like the Bulls head coach, he's big into yoga and meditation, and he's taught that to the Chicago Bulls when they were champions and the Lakers. It's like, interesting. So for whatever reason, I didn't look at it from that viewpoint. I just did exercise a little bit of that, but never really looked at it from a success viewpoint or spiritual, I guess. Even though it tends to be more that, but I just never had that viewpoint on it.
Yeah. How do you know that a piece of knowledge actually been subverted, has been lost?
Mm-hmm.
You have one organization that have one knowledge, that follow one knowledge, and have many viewpoints on that knowledge. So, for example, you take Judaism. There's maybe 2,000 types of Judaism. And regardless if you are Jewish or not, even if you take Christianity, it's the same, applied more, but I'm closer to Judaism. And why do you think there's 2,000 different types of Judaism? Is because the knowledge has been lost. How do I know that? I know for sure that when God gave the Torah, the Bible, he was not confused. He meant one thing. He was not like in doubt, yes? Right. God was 100%. He knows the message. He knows that's the message. Now, if you take one message and you have 2,000 opinions on it, at least 1,999 are incorrect. Probably all 2,000.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to go back and figure out what was lost along the way And I just decided, Ray asked me to do that, and I just decided to find out what was lost along the way on the Yoga Sutras. You can say the Yoga Sutras, actually people think about the word sutras in many different ways. You can actually think about them as axioms.
Okay.
You can say that yoga axioms.
Spiritual
Yes.
and physical laws.
It's actually an axiom is the most basic agreements between the participants. So the most basic agreement of the spiritual universe, the most basic agreements of the physical universe. It is an agreement. It's only an agreement. Yes, it's only an agreement. But it is about a specific set of things, about a universe or about an organization or about a body of data. So you have the Yoga Sutras are basically the basic levels of agreement of yoga.
Okay.
And it just happened to be that those agreements, when you know them and you apply them, you, the spirit, can become, or you can go back to native state. So you can say that the definition of Yoga Sutras is a body of knowledge aimed at releasing the spirit from the draconian effect of its entities and restore the spirit to native states. This is the definition that I gave the Yoga Sutras.
Wow.
And I developed a whole, sorry?
That's powerful for sure.
Yeah, a body of knowledge aimed at releasing the spirit from the draconian effect of its entities and restore the spirit native state. That's actually what yoga is all about. And to find this thing is you don't find it through understanding, because I wanted to find what's happened and not guess what's happened. Yes.
Okay.
So I came up with a way to get any person to remember or to recall that definition.
Wow. Wow.
Any person, because we've been around many times. The spirit do not die, the body died, the spirit do not die. And many of the people on earth has been involved in yoga in the past and knew what yoga is. And
The real yoga.
The real yoga. And you can get almost any person on earth to recall the actual definition.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
so
amazing. I want to recall it. Only what's useful, only what works.
Yes, it's actually quite fascinating that you can actually, you can find that any person, that anything that someone learns,
I lost you for a second.
I lost you for a second. Can you see me?
Yes, I can see. Well, it's
hello,
the image is
hello,
frozen.
hello.
I can see you, but the image is frozen.
Hello.
I can hear you. Hello?
Okay, now I can hear you.
Okay, I can hear you too.
Me?
There we go. We're back. You're moving now. You're no longer frozen.
Hi.
It's freezing. Let me see. I wonder if it's me. Mine looks to be fine.
Hello, mister. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
We have transmission issues. Let's see why.
So guys, hold on while we figure out the technical problem.
I cannot hear you. Hold on.
I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
I cannot hear you.
Okay.
Okay, hi, Pedro.
Hi. Yes.
You're coming in and out.
How about now? How about now? Can you hear me 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 now? You want to stop and start again? Do you want to stop and start? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Are we back? Are we back? Hello? Hello?
Hello. Oh, now I can see you.
Oh, good. We're back?
Yeah. Yes, we are back.
Perfect.
Good. Excellent. Yeah. Good. Okay. So basically, I was talking about a person know, and only because he knows he can learn something. Why? When I tell you something, you take it, you look, and you tell me yes, I agree or not, which means I know or I don't know it.
Right. Yeah, you're looking at something you already know. I lost you again. Hello? Hey guys, so stay put. Let's see if we can get Meir back, if you can hear me, hopefully. Meanwhile, if you guys have any questions, post them on Facebook. I'll see if I can ask them when we get back on. Yo, you're back.
Yes, I'm back. I think we have a problem with the. What I suggest we will do. Why don't we do that? We will end this call. I will restart my machine. You restart yours. Restart the router, etc. And we will. And Amit will connect us again in like 5 minutes. How about that?
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, but before that, since we're still alive, I just want to thank everyone that's been with us so far. We will continue. You'll discover amazing thing. I'm going to give you some of the yoga sutras that I rewrote. I will tell you about a special surprises. Be there in like 5-10 minutes. Okay.
We'll be right back.
Thank you. Bye-bye. See you.